Hello, and welcome back to the second part of the story of Job that we just finished recently. And if you missed that, please go find it on my YouTube channel. This is TayoShining, and we have just finished on the first chapter of the book of Job. But today I'll just continue on the rest of the story of Job. As we learned, he was an honest man and a good man in all that he did. After God let the devil, which was called Satan, put Job to test, and the devil, the Satan, took everything that Job had. In all this, we learned that Job continues to be without sin. God loved Job, and he knew that no matter how Satan had treated Job, Job will remain a very good, innocent, and honest man. So now Satan tried to test Job again, and this time he ought Job to his very flesh and bone. Satan could do this only because God said to him, I have given Job under your power, but you must let him live. And Satan left the presence of the Lord to put Job to test again. This time he put very bad sickness on Job. Soon Job started to be unwell, scratching his body, feeling cold and fever. His doctors couldn't tell what was wrong with Job. Job's body was covered with painful sores and his skin was full of wounds. Job was very unwell from the top of his head to the soles of his feet. Job didn't deserve any of the bad things that had happened to him. He cried so much in his pain. He complained and questioned everything that was happening to him. Job asked his friends, why me? What could I have done to deserve this? Why was I even born? I can't think of any good reason for God to allow me to suffer like this. Job could not find any answer to all his questions. Job's friends and family tried to comfort him, but they couldn't help him. How can we help Job? They asked. His close friends and family could not understand why he could be sick when he honored God and was an honest man. So Job's friends Zophar and Bildad said to him, Job, you cannot say that you are innocent any longer. We know you're getting what you deserve because you must have done something that God doesn't like. And that is why God has allowed you to suffer this much. Job's friends spoke many unkind words to him. They behaved like Job wasn't their friend. They accused Job for being wicked. Bildad said, God knows which men are evil and he will punish the wicked. Whatever you were doing in secret, Job has caught up with you now. And Zophar said to Job, you better change your ways when God is correcting you this way than for you to die in your sins. Job's friend did not understand God's ways and said many things that they did not know about. Then Job answered his friends, how long will you continue to hurt me and crush me with your words at this time? You have attacked me with your words 10 times now. If I have sinned, that's my problem alone. You make yourself look better than I, and you are blaming me for my suffering. You don't want to have to go through what others have gone through or experienced it at times before you can confirm that sometimes bad things still happen to good people. Not because of what they have done. It could just be a difficult time of test for them. So my dear one, don't talk rude to anyone. Don't be harsh when you talk to your friends. Be kind and compassionate to everyone. When your friend falls off or over or kick his leg against a rock or hit his head on the wall, don't say, oh, serves you right or good for you. No, be kind instead. Use kind words. Say sorry. Are you okay? Well, let's get back to our story. So, Job was upset with God and he continued to ask many questions. He said, if God was truly fair, why would he let all these bad things happen to me? In the end, Job thought to himself that he may not find all the answers, but he knows that God is true and forever a just God. He said to himself, God knows better than anyone, even when I don't understand what is happening. And then God visited Job and showed him many things. The Lord showed Job his beauty and his majesty in all the earth. He allowed Job to see his wisdom and his greatness. God showed Job two deadly monsters, the Leviathan, a sea dragon, and the Behemoth, a land monster, which people call the two of them as evil beasts. But God says they are actually not evil, but they are God's design. God wanted Job to know about him in person and to see that everything has a purpose with God. Meanwhile, God spoke to Job's friend and said, you have not said what is right about me, but my servant Job did. Go to Job and ask for forgiveness. Job will pray for you and I will listen to his prayer. Then I will not punish you for being foolish. You have not said what is right about me, but my servant Job did. Job became humble before God. He never questioned God again. He instead had more respect for God, even though he still never knew why he had to suffer. Then Job's friend did what God told them to do. They came to him and asked, Job, please, can you pray for us? They asked. So Job prayed for his friends that God would forgive and bless them. From then on, Job's friends comforted Job and spoke kindly to him. They made him feel better about the trouble he had gone through. After Job prayed for his friends, God healed him and gave Job back everything that he had lost and even much more. The Lord blessed Job's life with twice as much as he had before. So, Job had 14,000 sheep and 6,000 camels. He had 1,000 pairs of oxen and 1,000 female donkeys. Job also had 7 sons and 3 beautiful daughters. After this, Job lived for many years. He lived to see his children, his grandchildren, his great-grandchildren, and also his great-great-grandchildren. And they all lived happily ever after. And this is the end of my story. Remember, this was taken from the book of Job in the Bible, so you can read it up by yourself. It's in the Old Testament. Thank you for listening. I hope you're blessed and you learned some things from the story of Job. Please do subscribe and follow us. Do like and share and make a comment. We'll be so glad to hear from you. Stay blessed and stay tuned. Hope to be with you another time and to share another story with you. Thank you so much. God bless you.